Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmy. Today we are here to stuff our savings challenges and I am going to get you motivated to save. Okay folks, so today we are working with the money left over from our first paycheck in April. And according to my handy dandy sticky note, we should have $757 today. So let's give this a count and make sure that that is correct. 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 520, 540, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 57. So thankfully we have all of our money here, which is perfect. All right, let me get our big binder here out of the way just for the sake of having some space here. Move my bookmark there. There we go. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope everybody's week is going phenomenal. Also, I just want to say thank you for all of the love and support that you guys showed my husband on his mini stuffing video. He was so nervous filming that video, and the response that he received was just overwhelming. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't checked it out, take a look. Go to my channel and look for Grease's Minis. He's a hoot and a half. I was really, really excited. Okay, so the first binder that we're starting in today is our 2025 challenge, which comes to us from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. And today we are starting in May. I'm trying to get ahead and keep ahead on this particular challenge. And today we are stuffing a total of $66. So we are doing the 56 and the 10. So let me get a marker here. We will just color this in. Okay, and I did that in a 50, a 10, a 5, and a 1. So 50, 60, 65, and 66 going in to start May, which is excellent. Okay, and then in our monthly yearly, this comes to us from Creating Stacy over on Etsy. And when we're done with this challenge, we will have saved $5,000. So today in the May envelope, we are hitting a lot of the big numbers because we want to try to get the bigger numbers out of the way. So today we are doing a total of $264, and that is with getting rid of the 113. We're getting rid of the 83 and getting rid of the 68. Get in the holder. There we go. Okay, so we are doing 264, which is two $100 bills, a 50, a 10, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now in total for May, we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 47. So 347, and when we're done with the month, with the tracker for the month, we will have $462 for the month of May. So we are well on our way to getting May done. And this is one challenge where we went through and gave, when we had a little bit of extra windfall money in February, we went through and gave every envelope a little bit of love because we want to make sure that we finish this ahead of the end of the year. And so far, we're doing pretty darn good. I mean, we just started April and we're already stuffing May. So, really excited about that. Next, we are going to go into our, I call them the mini savings challenges just because it's in the A6 book versus the A5 book. So, for our first one here, You Go Glen Coco. This was a Mean Girls collab by a bunch of different creators, Purely Budgets, Angie's Finance, Melina at the Millennial Dollar, Raylyn at the Remarkable Dollar, Budget with Maddie, and I don't remember, I think it was Simply Budgeted, but I will make sure to list all of their channels down below. And in this one, we are giving $9. So let's check off the 9 for this right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now in total for You Go Glen Coco, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17. And each of the challenges in the collection, they will each save $100. So when you're done with the collab collection, you save a total of $600. And you will see that we are going to be skipping a good amount of savings challenges just because we have different areas of focus. And while I am currently out of work, we want to make sure that we really hammer in and stay true to our priorities. So we are going to be skipping the $20 challenge. We are skipping new furniture, and we are skipping pet emergency. And the next one we are going to be giving to is our rainy day envelope. And on this one, we are giving $5. So this little icon down here. Okay. And this one is getting $5. So far in this challenge, which has a goal of $250, we have 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, and 190. So we are $60 away from the goal. It's currently slated to go to emergency fund, but I think what we'll do is when we complete it, we will use a randomizer because we feel pretty comfortable with our emergency fund as it sits right now. All right, and this next one is a scratcher from Lemon Ivy Budget. Whenever we were doing our budget, we scratched off the 8, so I will go ahead and mark that off because I'm paying it, and we will pay the $8. So now in this scratcher, which is geared toward our savings, we have saved 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And this is a $60 total savings, so we are exactly halfway through. Okay, this one is car repairs. We are skipping. This next one is for self-care. For this particular tracker, we take a D10 and we roll a full row. And so this paycheck, we are stuffing 25 into here. And we did that in a 20 and a 5. So in total, we have 50, 75, 81, and 82. And the final paycheck of, or the second paycheck of April, we will complete this tracker. We will wipe this off and use it again. I just don't know that we'll use it again immediate because we do have a lot of trackers that we want to get used. All right, next we have this one that we're starting from Bare Budget. It's titled 15-Day Hustle and Save. When you're done with the card, you'll have $120. And on this one, we're doing 10. So I did 1, 2, 3, and 4 because those amounts total up to 10. And we did that in just a $10 bill. And let me kind of make sure that dries. And that is all that that challenge has because it is brand new to start. All right, the next one is Chill Sundays. For this one, we also take a D10 and we roll one row at a time. This challenge comes to us from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. And after this stuffing, we have 3 more rows to go. So when we did our budget, we landed on $22. So now in Chill Sundays, which is earmarked toward debt, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 115, which is amazing considering we still have 3 rows to go. That's awesome. All right, number 11, this is the one that takes all of our money. This is earmarked for Christmas, and we roll a D20, and I think I said it on my last savings challenge video. I told my husband we made the decision to do a D20 when we thought we were rich. This one over the last few paychecks has taken all of our money, and this roll was a little bit nicer. So we are stuffing $40 in here. So 20 and 40. So now this tracker from Budgeting on a Budget that's going to Christmas has helped us save 100, 150, 70, 90, 95, and 96. $196. And we have 3 more rows to go. And this one we will probably keep using, but we might not do a D20. We may downgrade to a D12 just to make it a little easier for ourselves. All right, and this next set of scratchers comes from Bookish Mama Budgets. We scratch 1 per item. On this one, we got a 4, and on this one, we got a 5. So now that I'm paying them, I'm just gonna mark them off, and we will be stuffing 9 in here today. So that's 4 1s and a 5. All right, and so far in this challenge, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And I don't believe these are marked for anything. They are not, so they will go into the randomizer when they get finished. Okay, our $500 challenge, we did skip this go round and level up. So we roll a D6, and then that D6 tells us how many times we scratch. We rolled 3 times, and of the 3 times that we rolled, the 3 that we scratched, we saved a total of $30. So we did that in a 20 and a 10. And somebody did ask, they sent me a message on Ko-fi and asked me about that challenge. Let me see if I can grab it. It should just be right here next to me. Here it is. So this comes to us from Save with Sydney Bear. And this is the level up challenge. And so it's gaming themed, which is why I got it for my husband. And each card, it's also an envelope. Each page is an envelope, but I don't like folding my money. And so each card has a scratcher on it. And when you're done with the, when you're done with all of the cards, you'll have $300 saved. So super, super cute game. We will definitely be re-stickering this and using this, but the money saved from this challenge is going into my husband's 2025 Roth IRA. So far in level up, we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So 153, we are already over halfway there, which is amazing. All right, and so in this particular binder for savings challenges, we stacked away $158. And will my binder close? Ooh, barely. She already needs a condensing. All right, next we are gonna go into the gray binder. And let me Let me push these back some just so that I have a little bit more room to work here. Okay. Now in this one, I don't believe we skipped any. Sorry folks, let me just move these. I'm limited on my space here. Let me just push those. Actually, let me just get rid of those. We've already done those. Okay, here we go. All right, so in number 1, this is a scratcher also from Lemon Ivy Budgets. And we scratched off the number 5. So that is gonna be what we are saving today. And so in total, this challenge has $15. Okay, the next one is our Super Mario challenge. We did a mushroom, and so we are going to be adding 5 to this today. About to say, I know we have a mushroom open. All right, so we are adding $5. So now in Mario, we have 20, 40, 55, 65, and 66. Stick that in the back. It's because these envelopes are starting to get ruined from the marker, and I want to make sure that we don't ruin them any further. In anniversary, we are giving $10. We will just do this little cupcake down here. Our anniversary is on the 25th of April, so we will not finish this challenge unless we just bum rush it. Let's see what's left. 20, 40, 60, 100. There's 125 left, so maybe we'll get this, you know, get this fully funded on the next paycheck, but I highly doubt it. In the event that we don't complete it, we may just consider it done at what it's at and go do something for our anniversary. So anywho, in our anniversary challenge, we have $100 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 10. So 210 saved up for our anniversary. Or we might, just because, you know, things are kind of weird right now with me being out of work, we might kind of delay our anniversary celebration until we do have an opportunity to go somewhere. For the health insurance challenge, we did do $25. So that is going to be one of these hearts. Right there. So 20 and 5. And I think once I get back to getting a regular paycheck, we will start working on this scratcher from Bookus Mama Budgets to add it as an oomph, as Bajan Girl Budgets, or Kimmy over there calls it, just to kind of amp it up, because the deductible for my new employment is higher than my prior one, and so we want to make sure that we save for that. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that. I did get an offer, and I did accept. So, yay! I start mid-May. So, anywho, for this challenge, we have $100, $200 currently in the high yield, $300, $350, $370, $390, $410, $15, $20, and $425. So that is a $1,000 challenge. Because we made each row, we made 4 rows of 25 and 3 rows of 50. So it will eventually end up being $1,000, which is good. And we actually started this before I even considered changing employment. So good for me for having kind of forethought. For extra car payment, this gets $20 a pay period where we can. So we will go ahead and add in the $20. This is for an extra payment on my husband's truck. We are getting very, very close to getting it paid off. So once we get to, once we finish out this tracker, we will pick another one and just keep saving for an extra car payment, because every little bit helps. So now an extra car payment, we have $100, $200 in the high yield, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, and 40. So $340. His monthly payment is $560, so we're over halfway there. All right, this one is for our debt snowball, and we are saving $30 today. This one is almost complete. We only need $160, and so I am very, very excited about this. So we did $30. So in this one, there is currently $200 that is already in our low priority sinking fund because we are saving to pay off our next debt that's in our debt snowball. So this technically is going to be an $800 challenge when we're all done because we already allocated that $200. So in the envelope, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So 640, and then the 160 will make the 800. So we are right on track there. All right, and this savings challenge, which comes to us from Melina at the Millennial Dollar, this is going toward my 40th birthday in Toronto. We are going to be doing $38. So we did the 6 and the 32. And we hope to have this completed by the time we leave in August. If not, whatever money is saved in the challenge is what we will take with us. And this is really just going to be not take with us, but it will fund our spending. So 35, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so now in our travel challenge, which should save us 1,000 when we're done, not 100, 1,000. 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, wow, 300. 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $336. That's phenomenal. I was not expecting that number. I was not expecting over $300. All right, and this one, which is again for emergency funds, but we feel pretty confident about where we are as it sits right now. So this one will probably also go in the randomizer when we finish it. We are giving this one $25. So a 20. Hello. Money does not want to cooperate with me today, you guys. All right, so $25 in this one. So far the goal of 500, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 15, 25, 35. So 235, we are almost halfway there. And then last in this binder is our 50 envelope challenge. We are so close to finishing this. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to be done with this one. We are doing the next two up. So we are doing the 7 and the 8, which totals 15. We are so close to finishing this. And this one is one that we did not know if we were going to be able to complete. We'd like to complete it by June, and it looks like we may be able to do that. And that is phenomenal. So for the 50 envelope challenge, which has a goal of 1,275, we currently have 100, 200, 300, 400 in the high yield, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950, 970, 990, 1,010, 1,030, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $1,085. You guys, we are under $200 away. That is so, I feel so accomplished. I feel super accomplished. All right, and in total, in this savings challenge binder, we saved a total of $173. All right, in our pink binder, this binder comes to us from Erica at Drip by E. or she is black and blue here on YouTube. I love this dashboard that I got from the Remarkable Dollar. It is my favorite word. Parental guidance suggested on that dashboard. All right, for our number 1 challenge here, we have our roll the dice. I've already marked off the numbers that we rolled, but we roll a d6 to tell us how many times we roll. And that roll told us that we rolled 6 times. And for those 6 times, we got a total of $20. So adding 120 here. And this challenge, when we're done, this challenge comes to us from the Intentional Dollar. And when we're done, we should have $168. So far toward that 168, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, and 73. So $73 toward the 168. And we recognize that this is going to be a low and slow for us. But any money saved is a good savings. So we're excited about that. This scratcher comes to us from Lemon Ivy Budgets. We scratched off the 3, so I'm going to mark that off now that I'm paying it. 1, 2, and 3. And this is a $65 scratcher, so once we're done, we should have $65. But so far in total, we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11. And this one is another scratcher from Lemon Ivy Budgets. When we were doing our budget, we scratched 4. So I'm going to mark that out now that we're paying it. And actually, these, the wet erase do not do very well. So we will do the permanent on that. What did I say? $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one is also a $65 savings once we're completed with the challenge. And so far in this challenge, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So doing good on that. All right, our next challenge in spot number 4. This one we are finishing and I am so gosh darn excited. So we rolled the final 6 spots. And so that saved us $17. So we have 10, 15, 16, and 17. And when I did the calculation to see what it should total, and I added it up like 9 times, I should have $107 here. So let's hope that that's what we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I don't think I added this $3. Okay, let me do the math again. All right, folks, so I did go ahead and re-add, and that's what happened. I forgot that $3. So I took $3 from our overflow jar, and I use that to pay this. And what I'll do is I'll take $3 from my personal envelope because I can't add, and I will put it back in the overflow jar just so that we're not short there. So this is a completed challenge, which means we need to pay Corper. So let me get out our ding, ding, ding. Here we go. And we got to pay the piper here. We got to pay Corper when we finish a challenge. So we will stick $1 in the ding, ding, ding. And that pays Corper. I love paying Corper because that means that we finished something. Let me stick this back in here. I also have my shoe IOU in here as well. But we will add this in. And so far, these are the challenges that we have finished. Both me personally in my personal binder. And also ones from our minis. So super, super excited about that. I don't think we're going to finish a whole lot in the month of April, which is completely fine. You know, sometimes you have great months. sometimes you have not so great months. So very, very excited about that. And we have a challenge. Oh, I thought I already had one in here. Oh, for this, we are going to start the I Love Lucy and savings book from Budgets and Chaos. We are going to be starting this in envelope number 4. So I'm super, super excited. The denominations are 1 through 10. I don't know if she still has this available on her Etsy shop, but when I saw it, I had to have it. So that will be our number 4 envelope going forward. And then in this challenge, which comes to us from Erica at Drip by E, Black and Blue here on YouTube, we are just doing 3 gems, and I have each of the gems be $2. So let me grab a pen and we will get those colored in. Oop. I want to kind of keep the same little goal here, so we will just color those in. All right. And add our $6. And for this one, guys, so the way that the challenge is intended is to just choose an amount for each crystal. But what I'm always trying to maximize my savings. So what I did for this is every single drip, I would roll a D6. I rolled a D6 for the eraser or the click and the pen tip. And I'm also rolling for each letter. We are rolling a D6. So we finished all of these drips. We are now just working through the crystals and the logo here, Dripped by E. So there will be a D6 rolled for each of these letters, including the E logo. I don't know what it's going to save because I am modifying the intent of the challenge. But I'm really, really excited to see what this is going to save once I'm done with it. So we added our $6. So now in total we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 74. Amazing. So that tells me we're going to have well over 100 because we already have 74. Each of the crystals are $2. And we still have all of these to roll for. So that is very, very exciting. All right, and so in this binder, we stuffed a total of $50. We'll just put that book right there so that I know that it is for the 4th envelope. Okay, and to finish up, folks, we are going to work on our 100 envelope challenge. This binder I already had. I got the challenge from Erica at Dripped by E or Black and Blue here on YouTube. And I got her challenge because I don't have to fold my money. And I hate folding money. So the fact that she had an option where it was full pages where I don't have to fold my money just made it all the better for me. But the binder that it comes with is like a PVC or like a plastic binder. I already had this binder and I love it. I think it's beautiful and I wanted to use it. So I took the inserts and I put them in here. So in our 100 envelope challenge, we are going to be stuffing a total of $46. And we did that in the numbers 6, 11, and 29. So we have number 6 right here. So we will put our $6 in. Oop. So $6 in there. We did number 11. So we have 10 and a 1. And then we did number 29. So that should be all I have left here. 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. So now we're going to go all the way to the back and we are going to color in the numbers that we used. So we did, oh, let me get one of the colors that we're using here. Do the pink. So we did number 29. Six and 11. So 11. And 6. All right. And this challenge we are trying to finish by the end of the year. And so one of the ways that, from what I've heard other creators say, one of the ways that you can make sure that you finish this within a year's time is to do at minimum 4 bubbles a month. We've averaged anywhere between 4 and 5 bubbles a month because we try to do between 2 and 3 every pay period. Once this is done, this will be going toward debt. The challenge, the way that it's intended, will save you $5,050. But again, I always want to maximize our savings. So I added bonuses that would give us an extra $300. I don't know that we're going to be able to do all of the bonuses, but I wanted to add them here just in case. So that is that. So we've colored in our numbers. We have probably about the same amount left on both trackers. And the trackers come from Erica with the challenge. All right, so with that, guys, that is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you again for coming by and spending some time with me. If you are not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you join our family here. Also, make sure that you like and comment. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. I feel like it's a way for me to kind of get to know everybody. Be sure to check out my other videos for cash stuffing our paychecks and sinking funds. Also, I started my very first box challenge. I'm doing Junior's challenge, restaurant challenge from April's Fresh Start. So be sure to go check that video out. Also, please make sure to go show my husband's video some love. That posted earlier this week. And I think I'm out of things to talk about. I'm out of time and I have no more money. So as always, keep a smile on your face. You be the reason someone smiles today. And save, save, save. Bye, guys.